Are you ready? I said, are you ready? You are listening to Voice of the Fans Sportscast, brought to you by none other than the voices of the fans. Discussing football, basketball, news, trending topics. The one-stop shop for all things sports. Voice of the Fans Sportscast. Hosted by none other than Ben Swift Reynolds, Taylor Gatwood, and Tyler Wright. Voice of the Fans Sportscast. Voice of the Fans Sportscast. Voice of the Fans Sportscast.
Welcome, guys, to another show of Voice of the Fans Sportscast with your hosts, Ben Reynolds, Taylor Gatwood, and Tyler Wright. What's up, guys?
Yo.
How you doing, man?
What it do, like we used to say back in the day. Y'all wouldn't know nothing about that.
I thought that's what Kawhi said. What it do, baby?
Yeah, what it do? Man, oh man. Today was my off day, so I just chilled, man. Went to the gym. Looking at some show notes before we did the show.
How you get off on a Monday?
Man, I work Sunday. That's how. That's how. And plus, I tell them when I want to get off.
Oh, my God. Listen.
Oh, you run that place, huh?
Yeah, man. They just don't know it. I'm the backbone of that place.
The backbone.
Well, me, that place don't go.
Man.
All right, let's get into it. Oh, wow. Deshaun Jackson. Taylor, you wasn't here last episode for this, so some more stuff came out about him. Well, not about him, about more women coming up. But apparently, he had 13 sexual misconduct lawsuits pending against him, and it sounded like he got a thing for masseuse parlors or masseuse, because a lot of these acquisitions are coming from people he invited over to his a hotel or some office building or some random place he just want to meet up to have a massage done. But apparently they all kind of sound the same to me a little bit about how he just want a massage, then he wanted a little bit something else.
Sounds like a setup to me, honestly. It's very weird timing how right after he gets his big contract and then he requests for a trade that all this starts coming out one by one like that. It's a little sketchy, so I'm not gonna until something like until they really prove it, or if they ever prove it, I'm not gonna believe it.
Tyler?
I agree with Gatwood, man. It's the timing of it all. And I don't know if we brought this up on the last pod, but the lawyer that's doing this is like he used to be the neighbor to the owner of the Texans.
Mm-hmm.
Really, I ain't hear about that.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then the other day, he said they were asking the guy, I think his name was Tony Busby or something like that, the guy who's representing all these women. They asked him about Cal McNair, the Texans owner, and he was like, "Who? I've never heard of him before." And I'm like, "That's not true."
Right.
So he covering up something, huh?
Sounds like it.
Which I do want to say, you never want to say that these women are straight up lying because we don't have all the facts.
And then a lot of these women are filing lawsuits with him.
I agree with Tyler on that too. Like, I'm just saying, like, I'm not gonna like choose either side. Like, obviously, I hope it's like all not true for both sides.
Right.
I mean, because obviously, we don't know just Deshaun personally, but it doesn't seem like he's that type of guy to me. But I mean, you never know what goes on behind closed doors.
Right.
Yeah, because they said the first three lawsuits came out, and Beasley said that there would be more, and he wasn't exaggerating. The Tesla filed four more lawsuits March the 19th. In the fourth lawsuit that was filed, Watson was accused of sexually assaulting one woman 2 times. The first incident allegedly occurred in September 2020, and second assault allegedly took place October 2020. Hmm. It's just hard, man. Without all the facts, and you just see the lawsuits, and they said the police are not even involved. Like they said that the law enforcement haven't really reached out involved in this matter, and then it's almost like it's selling out of court, like they want money.
But I read you said they do want money.
So that's another thing that's kind of alarming. I don't know, man. Like you never heard out of like they just like I believe it's a civil suit, right?
I'm sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, they said we became aware of a civil lawsuit.
But I read that.
Hmm.
How would that process work? How do you get money out of it? If one of y'all could explain to me, because I don't know.
You just sell out of court. They demand. Well, they said the plaintiff's lawyer claims that it isn't about money, but filing a lawsuit, he made a basic six-figure settlement demand.
But one of them wasn't like one of them was like $500.
$500.
No, I heard one
Yeah.
like wanted $100K and to settle it, and Deshaun said no because he's saying he didn't do it, and if he took the money, then that would mean that he did it.
Yeah. It's just a bad situation. I really hate this happening.
Yeah, cause now he's not gonna be able to get traded. Like he won't be able to do anything till this thing is solved. Like no team not trying to trade for him until this matter is solved.
But like some people think the Texans are doing this, but like why would the Texans do this? Like why would they want him to lose trade value?
Because they don't want to leave.
Maybe I don't know, man. You know this is a petty world. I won't put nothing past nobody.
You know what else I read that's kind of crazy to think about? I read somewhere that
What's that?
he might be doing this to get out of Houston.
I don't see that.
I don't see it, but that's just it's
No
crazy
way.
stuff people come up with, you know.
Yeah, because you gonna take that risk of endangering your career just to get out.
Right.
That's a risky move. That's what they say. That's a bold move, Cotton.
He just needs to go hit up. He needs to do what James Harden did, to go hit a bunch of strip clubs without his mask on.
he not protecting himself against COVID.
Take the James
He's not
Harden
following the
out.
protocols.
Get into it with a couple teammates or something.
Yeah, we just need to wait to see how this play out. It's not much you can say unless more claims or they have more evidence.
I mean, was Harden wrong? Was Harden wrong though? I mean, he said they sucked and they're on a 20-game losing streak right now. So I guess he knew what he was talking about.
Well, he's the team. They just didn't have no pieces. When you lose a big key like him, I mean, of course they're gonna suck. But with Watson, I can't really form a judgment without seeing everything play out. So I'm just gonna leave it in the air. I'm not gonna really say anything bad about Watson or nothing like that. Not think anything differently until I see the facts or until I know everything that laid out before me. Because I don't know what's going on. I just see all these allegations and lawsuits and people. It's a civil lawsuit, and I see police not even involved. The NFL is doing their due diligence on this matter now. They getting involved. So I don't know what's going on, man. It it just seemed like it's just bad timing with him want to sit out from playing for the Texans. It just something ain't right, but I don't know what it is though.
We're just gonna have to wait and see what else comes out before we can say anything else, really.
Exactly. So, man, wherever it happens, it's not gonna be pretty for neither side, for the women or for Watson. If they caught their line, then they're gonna get punished. If Watson get caught uh doing these things to them, then his career is over pretty much. So it's not gonna be a good matter either way. The Ravens. I seen something on on CBS Sports. I believe it's CBS, but they're talking about Lamar Jackson and saying that he get a lot of hate for no reason. That he's an MVP quarterback. He took him to the playoffs numerous times. What? Why? What do you? What? Why you think Jackson get all this hate? They saying Josh Allen is better than him right now. Do y'all believe that Lamar Jackson is really getting a lot of praise when really it's probably just the coaching staff, no game plan around him?
I mean, I think the dude
Like,
can
what's the
play.
deal? What's the deal with Lamar Jackson? Like, do y'all understand the hate he's getting, or do y'all see that there's no reason for the hate?
I say there's really no reason for the hate because, like, it's his third year. Last year was his third year in the NFL. He's won an MVP. He won his first playoff game last year. I mean, you got to wait until he gets in his prime. Like, we'll see if he keeps improving every year before, like, he should get hated on, which I agree that Josh Allen is better than him, but that doesn't mean that he's not a good quarterback.
Well, to be fair, he barely made our top 10. When we did the average, he was outside our top 10. He was an underrated mention.
Hmm. Yeah, but I mean, we weren't hating on him or nothing.
Yeah. I don't hate Lamar Jackson. Like, I think he can ball out. But some people are fed up because he can't throw outside the hash. And that a lot of his touchdowns are rushing TDs, the passing TDs.
What do you think, Tyler?
That's the offense that get around him though.
Yeah.
He haven't had a 1,000-yard receiver.
They need to switch the offense up, in my opinion.
They need to add more to the offense.
I feel like they never really gave him many receivers to begin with.
Exactly.
Yeah, they took Marquise Brown over A.J. Brown and Metcalf.
All because they like speed, and that's Latoya Brown cousin.
Because people are trying to mimic the Chiefs with Tyreek Hill.
And you can't duplicate Tyreek Hill.
You can't.
No.
That boy got track speed.
Yeah.
For real. But yeah, I think they just need to switch the playbook up. I don't think it's so much on Lamar, which he is to blame for some of it. It's not all on him, but it's not. I put it mostly on the playbook though.
The thing I have a problem with that, I don't know, he choose not to go through his progression, but it seems like if he don't see that guy or somebody open, that he either tucking and running or, he just gonna try to make something happen.
Right.
I mean, because
I think he needs to take a big step this year.
he got to pull a Josh Allen. He has to.
Yeah.
Like I was saying, the Marquise Brown had 58 catches and Mark Andrews had 58.
Yeah.
That can't be happening. And Hollywood Brown had 8 touchdowns. Mark Andrews had 7.
I think Mark Andrews would be elite in a lot of places.
Mm-hmm.
He
would.
hasn't gotten paid yet, has he?
Guess who the next receiver? Nuh-uh. He hasn't.
He got a lot to prove.
Guess who's the next receiver on? What you say?
He has a lot to prove.
He does. Guess who the next receiver on the list with catches?
Oh, you're running back.
Is it a running back?
How you do it? How you do him like that?
Huh?
How you do him like that? He's probably his running back.
Is it true?
Is it Boykin?
Huh?
Is it Boykin?
No, it's not Boykin. His next receiver is Willie Snead with 33 catches.
That's crazy.
To be honest, that one sound like the Saints.
Former Saint.
That's right. Who that? But Willie Snead is second. It's your second best receiver. Yeah, you're in trouble.
The Ravens should have picked up Kenny Galladay.
They should have. Shoot, they might need it. Tanya Brown, somebody like that.
Him and Lamar are boys.
How much would that help,
Get him
though,
in
if they
some
don't
weapon.
change the playbook?
I mean, I don't know if the receivers can't get open or he just not going through his progression.
I don't know. But you would know better than me. You watch more Ravens games than I do.
It seems like he don't go through his progression and his O-line can't protect. Yeah, he really don't have one of the best O-lines, but it seems like he haven't grown into the passing QB as Josh Allen or even Baker.
Yeah.
So I was looking at the free agency and everything. Out of all the teams in the division who finished last, which team do y'all see him being on top of the division this coming up season?
Which is
So the Eagles finished last in the East. 49ers finished last in the West. Lions finished last in the North. Falcons finished last in the South. Jets finished last in the East. Broncos finished last in the West. Bengals finished last in the North. And Jaguars finished last in the South.
I say Niners.
Yeah, I think the Niners too.
yeah, I'm rolling with the Niners.
Tyler, he can't go with our pick.
It could be Atlanta though.
Pick somebody. I thought about Atlanta too, but I don't know, man. I don't know. They still try to get rid of Matt Ryan and Julio.
Philly, maybe.
Who?
Philly.
I don't
Nah.
see them in
I mean, if Jalen Hurts goes off or something.
Yeah, Jalen Hurts gonna have to go bananas, man.
I think he gonna have a bad year.
You think so?
Yes.
It gives him time to game plan around.
Yeah. I just it's different when I feel like it's gonna be different for him. They got a little bit of tape on him now.
Sure, he showed promise.
He did. I mean, and I feel like what he showed, like I feel like it was kind of overhyped because it was something new. You know what I'm saying?
He reminded me of Taysom Hill, but better.
Yeah, but a better thrower.
Yeah, he can throw better than Taysom.
Yeah, that's why I want the Saints to get him. Cause I feel like Jalen is that boy, but I don't see them finishing above Washington.
I was just saying, like,
above the Cowboys.
I was saying they're probably the third.
Yeah,
like,
they're probably making third.
Niners, Falcons, then Eagles. Like, as in, like, finishing from last to first.
Oh, you got the wrong division. You said, oh, you talking about out of all of the 4 teams?
Yeah, I was saying, like, Eagles probably have the third best shot.
Yeah,
So
I'm looking at these boys.
Last?
Who?
You said who has the best shot of finishing last in the division out of that team?
Finish first. Whoever finished last in the division finished first this coming up season.
Oh no, I'm not rolling with Atlanta. No.
That's why I was like, okay.
Nah, I'm confused here, man.
Yeah, I don't think the Bengals have a shot.
No. They don't have enough yet.
Yeah, I'm looking at these teams at the bottom. They need a lot of work. Like the Jets still need a QB. They're gonna draft one, so they're gonna have a rookie QB. He not finishing first in the division with the Bills and even the Dolphins and Patriots. Broncos need a QB, and they not beat the Chiefs, the Chargers. They might beat the Raiders. Bengals need to fish up that O line and receiving core. Well, not really the receiving core because they got two young studs, but they need to shore up their D line and need some corners. Jaguars, they need a lot of stuff. I ain't gonna go into that.
I mean, I can see Joe Burrow pulling out an 8-8 season next year.
Yeah, I can see them taking the next step, but it all depends on they shore up that O line and give him a defense to help.
They got some nice signings, didn't they? They signed some decent players.
Yeah, I think they picked up a corner. Can't remember who it was. I think they got a D lineman, but they still got a lot of work to do. So that one saying the 49ers on the roll first couple of games of the season. They look like they're about to take the division with ease. Then all of a sudden, people they start dealing with injuries and people start getting hurt. So that's why I have.
Here's some players the Bengals have signed. They signed that Awuzie, that cornerback from the Cowboys. They signed Trey Hendrickson. They signed Mike Hilton from the Steelers. Larry Ogunjobi, how you say his name, and then offensive tackle Riley Reef. So
They still need to sign some more people on the defense side of the ball. They need his on some picks.
yeah,
And we don't know what Trey Henderson is, to be honest. It was his first year to have 13 some sacks.
Yeah,
might have been a fluke.
Part of me feel like that's like an outlier year.
He wasn't seeing a lot of double teams. Cam Jordan was.
Right.
And he wasn't. I think he was only in the game for like 60% of the snaps. So it wasn't like he was taking like 95. He was taking about half of the snaps between Davenport and Granderson. It's gonna be interesting to see how this goes. All right, NFL news. Oh, well, hold on. There's still some NFL free agents that's still out there. Sign them to some teams. We're gonna play a little game here. I'm gonna read off this list, and y'all tell me what would be a good fit. Richard Sherman, where he'd be a good fit at?
Saints. Because y'all like Norris Jenkins.
I was gonna say that guy would, but Ben, I brought that up to Ben one of these days, and he said, "What did you say that he travels? He doesn't travel.
He don't. He play one. Yeah, he don't play. He don't play one side of football. One side of the field, and the Saints don't play like that. Saints points they move all the way around.
Well, the Cowboys.
Yeah,
I like that.
The 49ers. I mean, not the 49ers, but the Falcons. They need a corner.
I think Richard's probably going to go somewhere where he thinks he can win a ring.
I mean, Green Bay.
I mean,
nice. That's a great fit.
Yeah, because what's his name, King. He's one who's getting burned. He's getting burned by the Bucks in the playoffs.
It's in a couple of teams that Richard Sherman can go to. Like I said, it all depends on what they're gonna ask him to do, because he don't travel. He only play one side of the field, so that might be a problem.
Right.
And like I said, he probably want to go play for a contender. The Titans need a corner. They lost Malcolm Butler
and Dory Jackson.
So Tennessee might be a good fit. It all depends on if they're gonna cater to his playing style.
I like Green Bay.
Yeah, I like Green Bay too. Mitchell Schwartz, old tackle. Who needs an old tackle? Cowboys. The Cowboys ain't done nothing this whole offseason except sign Dak and sign Malik Hooker, I think. Who they signed a safety. No, it was Neil. It was Neil from the Falcons. Bengals, Ravens,
Maybe the Dolphins.
Dolphins, Texans.
Nah.
uh,
Nobody wants to go there.
the Jets.
Yeah.
I can see him going to the Chargers, maybe, like, or the Bengals
Yeah,
because
because isn't Russell
the young
Coogan signed
quarterbacks.
back?
Why did the Chiefs let both their tackles go? That was weird.
Yeah, the tackles one of the main problem in that Super Bowl.
I know, but they were hurt
The
though.
guards.
They were
Mhm.
hurt.
I guess they trying to send a message to everybody like y'all need to protect Mahomes. It don't matter who you are. What team Russell Coon came from? Was it the Chargers, right?
Yeah.
So the Chargers need a old tackle.
Wait, who's Russell Okung on now?
He's a free agent.
Wait, he was on the Chargers, and now I thought he went somewhere else.
Panthers.
Yeah.
He went to the Panthers. But now he's a free agent again. Where do you think Antonio Brown gonna land?
Back with the Bucks.
I don't
You
know,
said Antonio
man.
Brown?
They hadn't did nothing to him yet.
Would y'all take him?
No.
You wouldn't take him with the Saints?
Yeah, I don't.
I didn't see nothing from that. That said, "Ooh, I need him on my team."
That's still Antonio Brown, though, bro.
Man,
Would
it's not the same guy.
But would it hurt, though?
I know
Probably so.
he had so many different options. I'd like to see him with the
Right.
Packers. I've never seen it's been a while since Rodgers has had a good number two.
Man, he had Jordy Nelson and Greg Jennings.
Oh no, I said a while. I know I said it's been a while though, like probably like 5 or 6 years.
Oh, okay. Dude, it just all depends on what team you want to put up with him. The Lions need a receiver
Lions did.
since they lost Kenny Galladay and Marvin Jones.
He don't want to go there.
It just Ravens.
Yeah, that's probably the best. That's my best choice for him is the Ravens.
Yeah, like the Ravens need receivers, so just go to the Ravens. Go be with your cousin. Taylor, your boy is free agent right now. Clowney.
Yeah. I could actually see y'all picking Clowney up. Y'all lost Trey Hendrickson.
Nah, he's sorry. He lost his dope.
He can have a breakout year. He can have a breakout year.
He ain't do nothing with the Titans.
Hey,
He was hurt.
Didn't we try to get him and he wanted too much?
Yeah, exactly.
Man, get out of here.
Man, we don't want you now.
Y'all can get him for cheap.
We don't want your seconds. No, man, no. It's just like a girl. You chose that dude over there, and now y'all broke up. Don't come to me.
Now look
I
at
don't hear that.
That's way different.
now
You
look
chose
at
him. You chose him, so stick with him.
How many sacks did that get you?
Yeah. Oh, he said to get you. Yeah, and now he's a free agent. Didn't do nothing with the Titans. How about T.Y. Hilton?
Ooh. I would like him with us, bro. Honestly.
Yeah, I like him with the Saints. I think the Saints need a bad number 2. I think he'd be good with the Patriots, to be honest.
Yeah, that's another one.
Yeah, Cam Love, he's a deep target.
I think he'd be good on the other side of Keenan Allen with the Chargers too.
I mean, they already got Mike Williams. They got some.
I thought he's a free agent. Isn't Mike Williams a free agent?
Nuh-uh.
I thought he was.
I don't believe he is, bro. If he was, he would have been gone, bro.
He might be restricted or something.
Who?
Yeah, he ain't been in the league that long.
So he might be a restricted free agent.
You said Mike Evans?
No, Mike Williams.
Oh, my God.
He ain't been in the league 4 years, so he probably been unrestricted free agent. Because they think they use a 5th-year option. I mean, not
That's
fifth year,
right.
4th-year option on him. It's a, I don't know, T.Y. Hill. It just all depends. If you want to be a second option, I don't know. He still think he's a number one. All right, last guy we're gonna do James Conner. I think it's Falcons.
I say Cardinals. Because
Yeah,
they lost Kenyon Drake.
How what you think about Kenyon Drake going to the Raiders, bro?
They're backing up Josh Jacobs.
But Josh Jacobs didn't need no backup.
Exactly. That's why I don't understand that either.
That boy don't want to play no football, man.
He said, boy needs some help.
That boy did not want all them touches. I don't know. That's weird. He could have. How much they give him?
I don't have to figure it right in front
It
of
was
me.
like 2 year, $14 million.
Oh.
That's a lot for a backup running back.
I mean, he was the number one back with wasn't he?
With the
For
Cardinals.
the Cardinals.
I'm saying. Oh.
It's just weird. Well, I don't know. Some of these signs, it don't make sense. James Conner. What about the Lions with DeAndre Swift? James Conner and DeAndre Swift.
They still got Kerryon Johnson there too.
But they don't even like Kerryon like that. I really don't, to be honest.
Lions got bigger problems than running back.
I think Jacksonville, him and James Robinson.
I thought James Conner was gonna be better than he is. Like his first couple years, he was like good.
Oh yeah, he was.
He kind of fell off.
He fell off. He jumped off the cliff. He didn't fall off. He jumped off.
He said he jumped off.
I remember that first year in fantasy when you got him, Ben, and you were hyping him up. You're like, man, this dude's so good. Like,
yeah, I know. He was my diamond in the rough, and he was for me for the first 2 years, and then I drafted him again this past season. Yeah, he made the list. I like James Conner, but he made the list.
I like him because of his story. I like his story a lot.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I like the guy, but man, dude can't hit a hole to save his life. And he was always injured. You just touched him, man. He hurt. I'm like, dude, how you getting hurt? He just barely touched you. And then when you saw Benny Snell, was it Benny Snell coming into his carries? I knew someone was up. So James Conner, he just need to find a good backup situation for him because it's just bad, bro. It's bad all the way around. Yeah, I don't know, is he injury prone or he lost stuff? I can't figure it out. But he seemed like he don't know how to run the football anymore. All right, NFL news. We already know about King Galladay. King Galladay signed a 4-year, $72 million contract. Leonard Williams also signed with the Giants. Giants making some moves. 3 years, $65 million. And Dory Jackson signed with the Giants. 3 year, $39 million. Sammy Watkins was meeting with the Colts and Ravens. Who would want Sammy Watkins? Like say injured. So he never touched the field more than 2 games. Joe Flacco is checking out the Eagles. Hurts.
You don't got nothing to worry about.
Old Joe Flacco.
Joe.
He got a ring.
He got a ring though. Now he's looking for a backup position. So that was all NFL stuff going on right now. Oh yeah, the NFL draft, they are it's back on in Cleveland. They announced the plans. I believe it's Today, they announced the plans. They're gonna have activities to take place around the first Energy Stadium, including free event. Select prospects, fans, legend, Commissioner Goodell, media and networks on site in Cleveland following COVID protocols. So the draft is back on.
Hey, some people have been saying that Trey Lance is a better prospect than
What you about to say, Tyler?
some people are saying that Trey Lance is a better quarterback prospect than Trevor Lawrence.
Yeah, I've heard that
I'm not
too.
sold on Trevor. So we just don't know about Trey Lance. He played at Buffalo. It was a Buffalo or was it? Hold on. Was it Buffalo?
Yes.
It was North Dakota State.
But North Dakota State, and their mascot was the Bison, I believe. That's what I'm getting mixed up at.
Yeah, that's where Carson Wentz played.
I mean, Trey Lance, he looked like he had the measurables, bro. But I don't know. He played against lesser talent. And I don't know.
True.
I just think Trevor Lawrence is the safest bet.
I mean, yeah.
You just don't want Trey Lawrence, Lawrence to end up like Blake Bortles or something like that.
I mean, he played on an elite team, won a championship against Alabama, and like he has a good arm. He's a smart guy. He's good at reading defenses. Like I think he's definitely I think he'll be a Pro Bowl quarterback.
Wow, Pro Bowl quarterback?
Yeah. I mean, if you're number one pick, you better be a Pro Bowl quarterback.
Like I said, it could be a Blake Bortles. Or a Mitch Trubisky or somebody like you just don't know.
But it's different though. Like we actually seen them play in college. Like we've seen Trevor Lawrence play in college and succeed. Trubisky he was on a team that was like 6-6 or something.
I don't know why. I didn't never think Trubisky was that good anyway.
He came out of nowhere. He came out of nowhere randomly.
I know. I watched this tape. I was like,
what the world?
Why would they pick this guy? Like, are y'all watching the same thing I'm watching? Because that is not it.
He went to a basketball school. Like, what?
Yeah.
I'm just saying, for me in the draft, Zach Wilson's the better quarterback of all of them. Then I have Trevor. Then I have Justin. No, I have Justin Fields. Then I have Trevor. Then I have Trey Lance.
You got Justin Fields over Trevor?
No, I don't know about all that.
He got hard, man.
I think it's honestly like people think this. I don't know if a lot of people think this, but I think this could be a deeper quarterback class than people think.
You think so?
I mean, if the way they're talking about Wilson and Lance, and then you got Lawrence and Fields, like if they all pan out, it could be pretty deep.
Oh, it's so hard to gauge quarterbacks in the league, like coming from college to NFL though.
You never know. Really don't know.
The only two I'm just like hyped about is Wilson and Fields, man. I like Fields' playing style, bro. He can stay in the pocket and sling it, and he can he reminds me of Watson. Do he not?
Nah.
He don't remind you of Watson?
Not at all. Watson.
He made NFL throws.
He does, but Watson at Clemson, it's like he just had
different.
That.
He
just had that it factor.
He wasn't losing, man. You can look in his eyes like this dude ain't losing.
If you put Watson on that Ohio State football team, he is losing.
No shot.
Nah, bro.
No shot.
Bro, on that, did you not watch the game versus Alabama?
Deshaun beat Alabama in the national championship.
I'm talking about versus that Alabama. Did you not see the Alabama offense versus Ohio State defense?
The Alabama offense when Deshaun played them was good too. They had Derrick Henry. I'm
not talking about Watson going on against Alabama defense. Kyle Fields was doing his thing. He didn't have no protection. He had no line. I'm talking about the Ohio State football team couldn't stop a nosebleed. They let I don't remember the white linebacker name, turn around and try to chase Devontae Smith across the field.
I
that game
remember
was
that play.
yes.
Yeah, their defense was terrible that game.
That defense was horrendous. I don't give a care what quarterback you put on that Ohio State team. That defense wasn't stopping nobody. They were giving up gashes.
What year was that Deshaun won that national championship?
17.
I'm trying to see who was on that Bama team. I think that Bama team was loaded on defense that year.
That's when he threw that last second touchdown to
But did not Clemson have a
Renfro.
great defense too, though? Clemson had a solid defense. But I like Justin Fields. I think I hope that he lands with a good team. I don't want to see him go to the Falcons. I heard the Falcons. I don't like them a lot too.
Do you hope he does?
Yeah, I hope he doesn't. I hope the Falcons stick with Matt Ryan, to be honest. They can't do him like that.
Oh, man, Bama was loaded. They had Calvin Ridley, Jalen Hurts,
Judy,
Jerry Judy,
Smith,
Josh
Smith Jacobs.
Still on there.
Yeah, Josh Jacobs.
Yeah.
Ruggs.
Oh, my God. Henry Ruggs.
But Ruggs wasn't that guy at that time.
Dylan Moses.
These dudes are Alabama. They had Minkah Fitzpatrick there.
Xavier McKinney.
Minkah was a dog.
Yeah, Minkah was nuts.
All right, let's move on to the NBA news. Well, NBA. Justin, what's going on, bro?
Nothing much. How y'all doing?
Man, we doing good, man. We're gonna start off with the hot topic. LeBron. We're gonna talk we're gonna talk about the boy right off the bat.
Man, you sound excited, man.
No, of course not.
Hold on, I got some breaking news.
The
Rockets' losing streak has been snapped.
Yay! Now you go celebrate, Gatwood.
We beat the Raptors.
Damn, that's sad when that's breaking news. That's when you hit rock bottom.
I honestly wanted to keep losing so we can get the number 1 pick.
Y'all need him for sure. LeBron, wow, crazy. He suffered a high ankle sprain. And they say he gonna be out for several weeks. Man, what a time to get injured. When you're on close to the back end of the season, AD's out. Now LeBron gonna miss with an ankle injury. What would happen to the Lakers?
Well, they're gonna slide. Definitely drop in the standings.
Mm-hmm.
I think they'll make a trade.
They gonna have to. If I were them, I'll go ahead and trade for another playmaker or something to carry on till AD get back at least.
I will say this though, your boy Kyle Kuzma probably got back home and was probably looking in the mirror and smiling, saying, "This is my time now."
Hey, what's that run? This is my shit. I'm the captain now.
Yes, I'm the captain now, LeBron. He telling LeBron, take a seat, let me do my thing. Kyle Kuzma, yeah, he probably like, dang, LeBron. Then soon he turn around, he's like, yes.
He gonna have the whole team coming out the locker room with blonde hair.
Yeah, why? See him come out with a fresh fit this next game.
Oh yeah, man. Finally, I can take 40 shots a game.
Watch me sign. So, do y'all think Solomon Hill play was dirty, or you think it was just him playing hard?
I think he was just playing hard.
Me too.
Yeah.
I watched the video a couple of times. I didn't see nothing dirty about it. He just trying to go for a loose ball, and LeBron just picked it up before he can get it. But
yeah,
man, this is horrible. This horrible timing for the Lakers. And LeBron, I'm sorry, but when I was watching LeBron when he was on the floor, it just remind me of when he was on the floor crawling. It reminded me of that Dave Chappelle, Rick James. I don't know why. It just reminded me of it was like he was trying to crawl away. I just thought I was like that. I should be laughing, but for some reason it
Tyler
reminded
Murphy,
me of
why
that.
you?
Yeah, Tyler Murphy.
Tyler Murphy, why you?
The way he was crawling, bro. I was like, why he crawling away? Where are you crawling to?
Oh man.
I just had to say that, man. I thought I had me to laugh, but that's what I saw. As soon as I saw him crawl, I was like, yo, that reminded me of that Rick James with Charlie Murphy. But man, that's a big blow for the Lakers. They gonna and it's closer than which I think it is in the West. Lakers at 28-15, Trailblazers at 25-17, Spurs at 22-17, Mavericks at 22-19.
I mean, they good though, cause I mean they're gonna drop. Like, I think they're gonna drop down to number 6. But the Spurs, they don't have LaMarcus right now. Well, they're not gonna have him back. So they don't really need to worry about the Spurs, and then the Mavericks has been kind of having an up and down season, and so have the Warriors. So I mean, I think they're gonna drop down to number 6, but they'll still be in the playoffs, I think.
As long as they get in, they're fine.
Worst case scenario for the Lakers.
Worst
They
case
drop
scenario,
down.
they don't come back when somebody catches them in the first round.
They
Like,
lose their
'cause
they lose their two best
'cause
players, and then go on a 20-game losing streak like the Rockets.
I feel like it just takes LeBron a lot to get ready for the playoffs now. Like, I feel like he has to get on the roll before he hits the playoffs now. That's my only concern. Don't come back kind of sloppy.
Yeah, we don't know how much energy he's gonna have. He's gonna be real rested, or he's gonna be tired because he couldn't train like he want to. Cause right now they're on a 2-game losing streak. They lost to the Hawks 99-14, and lost to the Suns 111-94. They say it's looking dire, man, right now in LA. They say it's a real bad situation because they realize that they lacking a lot of pieces.
Yeah, they are.
To even to do without both of their stars, even to do without with one of their stars, they were still having trouble. Now they realizing like they got gaping holes in the team. So how y'all fix this situation?
They may have to try and make some moves before the deadline. I saw something about KCP possibly being in some trade talks.
Where are the destinations? Did they have the destinations?
I saw earlier today because I think he tweeted like some like eye emojis.
Mm-hmm. Like crying emojis or what?
Nah, just like the looking eye emojis,
Oh.
like with eyeballs. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Was that him, or I thought they said that was Montrez?
It may have been him. I'm
true.
trying to find the article right now. It may have been him.
So how y'all fixing this situation? If y'all was GM of the Lakers, what y'all doing right now?
You really just gotta keep it afloat till they get back. Ain't too much out there
That's
gonna
not
really
possible.
help you as far as.
I don't think it's possible keeping this afloat without both of them.
I think they can keep it afloat. Like without them, they're not a terrible team.
All right, so yeah, they got a pretty easy scratch. So they have the Pelicans, 76ers.
No, Uh, Aaron Gordon, you know, he asking for a trade.
Mm-hmm.
Oladipo.
Oh yeah, him too. So
Would that be enough?
I personally think Oladipo. I think Oladipo would be a really good fit for them as a third option.
Is he in the
Coming
starting
off the
lineup?
bench.
Or are you gonna come off the bench?
I personally would bring him off the bench. I don't know if he'd be okay with that, but I personally would bring him off the bench.
With
I
Kyle
think he
Kuzma?
would. Yeah, I think he have a better. I think he have more touches and have a better get more touches and more shots coming off the bench than he would in the starting lineup. And then do like kind of like the Spurs used to do with Manu, like bring him off the bench to be that main scorer, and you put him in to play the fourth quarter with the starting lineup.
So it's a pretty good possibility, but you're gonna have to give us something to get Oladipo or Aaron Gordon.
I mean, I think they'll have to give up more to get Aaron Gordon than Oladipo at this point, just because I think I think the Rockets right now I don't think their price would be very high to let go of Oladipo. So I think he could be a steal for somebody.
If you like this, what you getting up for Oladipo?
KCP. I don't know. I don't know if they have any picks. That's what Houston gonna want.
Maybe Horton Tucker. He's like a young prospect.
He's nice too.
Yeah, I like him. I wouldn't mind getting him.
That's not sounding too good.
I don't think they're gonna need more than that, but
I mean, I give up KCP and well, they probably want Alex Caruso.
Yeah, him too.
they're probably gonna have to like match salaries too, though.
And I'd be willing to give up Wesley. I personally be willing to give up Wesley Matthews. Depot.
And y'all trade don't sound too enticing at all.
I mean, Victor Oladipo ain't that no more now.
He better than what y'all giving up. Y'all just giving up players that could hit free agency in a couple of years. Like it's just nothing like to build on. They like compliment somebody on your team.
Houston need all the help they can get at this point.
That's what I'm looking like. This the trade. Like if I'm GM, I'm listening to y'all proposal. I'm just looking like I don't know, like that white.
That's the thing is like I think the Rockies trade him away for a salad and pocket change.
I hope not. God, I hope not.
You know what I'm saying? Like he's worth a lot more. He worth a lot more than what y'all giving up. Yeah,
he's worth a lot more. But
I want to get MPJ from the Nuggets.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. If y'all calling me, I don't be like that white guy on that blinking emoji or that GIF. I don't be like blinking. What? What was it? What did y'all just offer me? Like I'll hang it up at me and like, nah, that's a hard no. That's a no for me, dog. Like y'all had to give me like Scooter maybe.
Hey, nah.
Nah, they ain't giving no shooting.
And then y'all gonna lose. Y'all gonna keep losing. Y'all gonna need somebody. You gonna keep losing.
Untouchable.
So y'all want to get
It's gonna take more than. I put it like this: there's no trade they can make in the world for Oladipo that could get them back a winning record right now.
What he did with the Pacers with less.
That's in the East.
What'd you say?
He said that's in the East, which is true. And he was hurt. He got hurt too.
It sounds like y'all trying to just throw players instead of actually trying to make a move. Like y'all don't want to give up. Like you gotta give up something to get something. Like you might have to throw in like Harold, Caruso, or maybe KCP.
I do KCP. Maybe Harold, but
So
I'm not giving up. I'm not giving up Schroeder or Kuz.
So you throw in Harold.
I don't think they can afford to do that, though. They need a big man.
Well, I found that you're right. It was Harold, but according to reports, they said the Hornets may have been willing to give up Devontae Graham before LaMelo Ball got hurt.
That'd been nice.
Who give up what for Harold?
Devontae Graham.
Oh, okay. So see, Harold Boy is tradable, guys. You should have just threw him in with that package.
And they say the Lakers would be interested in Terry Rozier, but I mean, I don't know what they would give up. They not. I know the Hornets not just about to give up Terry. Like they probably had to trade Montrezl Harrell and either probably KCP or Dennis Schroeder.
Yeah.
Get Terry Rozier.
It's tough. The Lakers roster is kind of weird to me. It's like they're just built around AD and Bron.
Yeah.
Not built to carry.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. When y'all threw together that first trade, I'm like, that's not enticing at all. That's not really helping me because they don't really bring nothing special to the table. They just know how to get out the way.
I feel like this. If they could make some type of trade for Scary Terry, I'd like to see that. But I don't think they got it. I don't think they had a. I don't think they're gonna do that though. I don't think they'll be able to make a deal for him.
Well, like I said, they just don't have any trade capital right now to make big time trades unless the team just trying to get rid of a player because of
the buyout
one for the
market.
team. Yeah,
They could always try and get Lonzo back. They could always try and get Lonzo back. Lonzo been balling this year.
he don't want to see LeBron. That's the last person you want to see.
Lonzo been playing well this year. Playing really well.
Why the Pelicans won't trade him so bad?
He don't fit, man.
I don't know. But he's been playing. He's had his best season.
LeVar came out and said he don't like New Orleans.
Man, why LeVar doing all his talking in the first place?
I don't know, man. LeVar told LaMelo he don't. LeVar apparently said LaMelo didn't need advice from Michael Jordan.
Like, why are you leaking news that he don't like New Orleans?
I don't know. I like Lonzo in New Orleans, man.
My thing is that I don't know. It just seems like he don't. They wanted him to be a leader, basically. Like he's a point guard, right? And I think they don't feel like he do it justice with the team. Like they don't feel like he's. I don't like they merge. You know what I'm saying? Like they feel like they trying to put a square block into a circle. I feel like they don't seem like he's a good fit with them.
I don't understand the Pelicans. They have so many good players, and they just never figure it out.
Yeah, they don't mesh. They not meshing well. One of them might be having a great season, but they not playing as a team. They still not meshing well together.
Yeah, their roster they have good players, but that roster sucks. Like their
no
starting
chemistry.
lineup. Right, their starting lineup is Bledsoe, Lonzo, B.I., Zion, and Steven Adams. Like four of them can't shoot really.
Yeah, you don't want. I don't understand starting Steven Adams with Zion. That doesn't make any sense.
I don't understand starting Eric Bledsoe with Lonzo. That doesn't make sense. They need to get Bled out of there.
Well, Lonzo should be backing up. Well, I don't know. He should be backing up Bledsoe. One don't need to be backup. Both of them don't need to be starting lineup.
Bledsoe needs to be traded.
Just let Reddick go back in the starting lineup.
Exactly.
But it's still really gonna be the same. They ain't gonna do much.
The spacing will be better.
Yeah, the spacing will be. You still got.
We all hoop, so you know what I'm saying. When you can't, it's easier when you can help out somebody. You're not worried about their shot. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know what you mean. It's just I don't know. They can't get the right pieces.
All right.
Now they would have AD with Zion. Then they added some shooters around that. Man, oh yeah. Man, that'd been really good. Where y'all think Aaron Gordon gonna head up?
I know. I saw the Celtics were interested in maybe trying to make a move for him.
I like that fit. I seen the Nuggets trying to get him too.
I can see him doing well with the. I can see him doing well with the Celtics or the Nuggets.
He's a weird player. He's not gonna move the needle much. For any team.
I think somebody that's want to win a championship now has to trade for Gordon.
But I think because he was kind of. Orlando was banking on him to be their franchise guy, but he didn't really pan out to be there. So I think they're gonna be asking for a lot for him.
Yeah, he's not Levine.
Exactly.
He's definitely not a franchise guy. He's he's an exciting support player.
What about the Suns?
Want a lot for him. Ooh.
I can see him on the Suns, especially with Chris Paul.
Yeah, because then they could probably trade like Saric and maybe a young player like I don't know. They probably wouldn't trade Bridges, but maybe like Saric and some picks. Somebody else. Yeah.
I like that one. I like him on the Suns.
When's the deadline?
Thursday?
Yeah, it's Thursday the 25th.
Wow. It just all depends on, like you said, what they're going to give up for Gordon. Because you really can't gauge his value, man. Like, you just playing at Orlando.
Right.
And, of course, you're going to do it all because Orlando don't really have much. So what is his value? Like, to me, he's not like I don't know, he's a star. Yeah, he's a star, but
he's kind of like the tier right below a star, I'd say.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. He's not like a star. When I said I was like, is he a star? Like, I asked myself the question when I say he's a star. I was like, but is he really?
He's like an elite role player. Like he's not a role player, but he's not a star. He's like kind of in the middle.
All right.
Like he's trying to ascend into the next level, but you're not quite sure if he really gonna get there.
Yeah, I really think his game will go up though if he goes to a contender.
It's hard to find like what's his role. You know what I'm saying? Like what does he do well besides dunk?
I think he's a slasher. You know what I'm saying? And I think he can hit mid range.
Yeah, he's a good player, but I'm saying like it's hard to say what his fit is, if that makes sense.
That's what I'm saying. I think he'd fit good with the Suns because they're 1 and 2 is gonna be Chris Paul and
Chris Paul get into a spot.
Chris Paul and Booker, and then you can have him and 3 and 4 as him and Ayton as like the third and fourth best players. That'd be pretty nice.
Yeah, I like that.
Maybe you just predicted something, Gatwood. So if the Suns get Aaron Gordon, they the favorites?
Nah.
Yeah, as of right now, they I mean, they would be well, for me, as of right now, they would be my favorite to come out the way
Hey,
as how things are right now.
Aaron Gordon's shooting 40% from three this year.
Oh wow, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Oh,
Even with LeBron and AD coming back, y'all still wouldn't give the Suns a chance if they got Gordon.
They got a chance. I don't ever count out Chris Paul. Chris Paul's going to win a couple games at least, and he's going to make it interesting.
Y'all got the
my
Suns
only
beating the Jazz
question
in the
with Chris.
series?
Do what?
Do y'all see the Suns beating the Jazz in the series?
Yes.
Yeah.
I do.
I think
As
so.
long as the only thing is Chris Paul's hamstring has a habit of failing him in the playoffs.
Yes.
At
I
all
know
the wrong
firsthand.
times.
Yes. Game 6 against the Warriors, we were up 3-2. In the Western Conference Finals, we were one win away from going to the championship, and Chris Paul pulled his hamstring. And I'll never live that down.
Man, he should wear some copper fit, and then get some compression shorts that copper fit.
Hey, bro, get off my favorite player now.
No, he need, man. I'm just trying to help him out. Ty used to sing him songs.
All right, but if his hamstring holds up, yeah, I think if the Lakers get back healthy and Chris Paul's hamstring holds up, the Lakers are the only team I see beating the Suns.
Well, they talk about like LeBron being this old and like still playing at such a high level. Man, Chris Paul's right there with him though, like playing at a high level at an old age. Like he's still elite.
Yeah.
Oh, for sure, for sure. That's why I was surprised Lakers didn't really try to make a move on him.
I don't think he wanted to go there anyway.
Oh, he didn't want to go play with his banana boat buddy.
No, I think mentoring Book was really what he wanted to do.
Yeah.
I don't think he per se wanted to go to a contender.
So he
He
didn't.
probably talked to his other banana boat brother, D Wade, about playing with LeBron and may have changed his mind.
That's true. Yeah, that probably might be a thing too. I don't see how well they would get along. It's like,
Yeah,
they're really good friends.
Yeah, it's some friends you can't play with. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They're both
Like,
floor generals.
It's like it's some friends you just don't move in with to save the friendship. It's like that kind of thing.
I understand that. No, I had a friend like that. Like we could not be on the same team.
They're both alphas. Chris Paul and LeBron both are.
And that was our problem. We were both alphas, and we headbutted all the time. Like we argue what should be done here and that. It was a mess.
And then you remember that meme when D Wade went to Cleveland and LeBron was giving him that look on the bench.
Yeah, that John's so funny. Like, why you tear up that man's head like that? And D-Wade, he just looking. I know, dang, you all up against that man's head. He like, yeah, you getting traded tomorrow.
He really did though too.
He really did. That same week.
Yeah.
Hey, look, he was contemplating the trade in his head right there on the bench. He like, okay, I know what I'm gonna give you. You get traded tomorrow.
Wait, y'all talking about when he went up for that alley oop and then like D-Wade couldn't get up to get it? Y'all know what I'm talking about when he was on Cleveland? Like LeBron threw him an alley oop. Like it was like a good pass, but D-Wade like just couldn't go up and get it anymore. He was too old.
Yeah, he was just sitting there. Yeah, that one guy. When they went to the bench, man, D-Wade, I think he had a towel on him or something like that. And LeBron, he was sitting back, and D-Wade was leaning forward, and he was just looking at him, like looking down at him. Like, dang, like, that look, he knew he was about to get traded.
Hey, bro, I was like, you out of here tomorrow, buddy.
D-Wade did not look right in Cleveland either. He didn't look good in the Cleveland uniform.
Yeah, some uniforms you just can't put two and two together. Well, we're gonna see what the Lakers gonna do. Like some writers have it really bad for them. Like they say it's a dire situation because now they seeing gaping holes in the team, and we're just gonna see how things play out. How long LeBron is actually gonna miss And we still haven't got a timetable on AD yet. They said another week now. Another week is a bonus, and still no AD. I think they lied to us about his injury, AD injury.
No, I think they don't want another KD all over again. They were doing precautionary reasons.
Yeah.
But they released. They say he'll be back in a week or so. That time frame passed. It just seemed like maybe they're not in a rush to get him back, or now since LeBron went down, maybe he don't have no choice but to come back sooner than expected.
It depends how they play in the first few games without LeBron.
Oh yeah, like I
was. Do you bring him back?
I sent y'all that message.
Okay.
Do you want him to come back and shoulder all the workload though, so he can get hurt again? Like, it's just.
Wait, do you want to go into a free fall?
I really think they can hold it up to at least the 60, like you said.
Like I said, I was going over the games. They got Pelicans tomorrow, 76ers Thursday, Cavs Friday, Magic Sunday, then Bucks, then Kings, then Clippers, then Raptors. Yeah, I can split. I can see them splitting.
They can go 500.
Yeah, I can see them splitting.
Yeah.
Well, we had some sad news today. The great Elgin Baylor, he died today at 86. He was 11 times NBA All-Star. He was the NBA All-Star Game MVP, 10 times All-NBA First Team, and NBA Rookie of the Year. Elgin Baylor died at 86.
He also was the only two players to average more points than him this season are Wilt and MJ.
That's wild. I'm about to go watch some old highlights, guys. He was way before my time, but I always knew about him from being a Lakers fan and just seeing his pictures on different sports pages and stuff like that. So
He was 86.
yep, he was 86. What a legend. All right, guys. Any show notes? Anything y'all want to go over before we end the podcast?
All I got.
Oh, did when y'all know when Kyrie's coming back?
Oh yeah, Kyrie missed 3 games due to family matters. We don't know. It seems like he always have family matters, so we don't know what that means.
So his birthday tomorrow, but don't worry about it. That's all.
Well, okay. He going through another mood.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Yeah, he said due to family matters. He always have family matters. So I don't know.
Saying, is it really his birthday tomorrow?
Oh.
Yeah.
He just want to live it up.
Oh, that's what
Damn. Yeah,
he's taking some time off, so he won't have to do the COVID protocol. Okay.
Oh yeah, Kyrie got bashed last time hanging out with family members without a face mask. Yeah. So family matters.
I get what they doing. I see what they doing.
See right through it, huh?
But we still hope everything's okay with Kyrie and his
type
family.
of stuff you pull, man.
What you say, Dustin?
Yeah, that's the type of stunt you pull, man.
Never. Y'all always think I'm pulling. y'all think I'm a shady guy.
Wow, that's just something you do.
Ben was laughing and smiling when LeBron got hurt last night.
I used to be like, Ben, can you work for me? No, I gotta go.
Oh, Ben never told y'all about this guy. He took him out. He took him out the game twice in one season. One season.
No.
Ben stepped on this man's ankle twice in one season. Took him out the game. Both times we played him.
All right, Draymond.
Yeah, you wild for that, bro. You
What are you
dirty
talking
player,
about?
bro.
He was injured. I got the injury report. He was injured. I didn't step on his ankle. Actually, no, I ain't gonna say that. But See,
Yeah,
like,
he's a dirty
this
player,
is what I'm
man.
talking about. This, you always tell me it seemed like a bad guy. It was just he rolled his ankle the first time, then second time, I don't know what happened. That's all I got to say about on that.
You mean you don't know what happened? I remember what happened. You was the only one.
I'll tell you what happened.
Man, see, the first time he got injured, I ain't gonna lie, I shoved him when he drove past me. That's how he rolled his ankle the first time. The second time, I don't know what happened.
You tripped the man when he was driving to the basket. That's what happened. Then walk away. Then walk away like you didn't know what happened.
Yes, I made sure that I played my case. When he went down and grabbed his ankle again, I put my hands up to let everybody know it was not me. I walked away. I got away from that, so I wouldn't get the foul call. I said, "Ref, it wasn't me. I don't know. He just tripped over his own foot. I don't know."
Oh my God, he's trying to plead to the refs. Think he Kobe.
Hey, sometimes you got to throw your hands up, let people know you didn't do nothing. Yeah, they think that you a dirty player, which I'm not.
Zaza Pachulia.
We'll just say I play hard, and that's how.
He did hit me. Ben has hit me with a couple elbows before, bro.
Nah, you be slapping my hand away. I'm just putting my elbow on your back, man. You just trying to slap my hand away. That's all.
Hey, Tyler knows how it is. You know I'll get dirty in church league too.
Man, about to start a fight in church league. Man, I thought we were gonna have to clear the benches.
All flagrant.
Flagrant too, right off the bat.
I got a flagrant in church league.
This man had bad intentions in church league. Like, how you have bad intentions in church league?
This man was like 10 years older than me, and he was just getting on my nerves, man. He was talking smack. I was like, bro, this is church league. And then he did something. I can't remember what he did. He was going down for a wide open layup, and I pushed him right into the mat, and he blew the layup.
Yeah, I thought we were going to have to clear the bench. It was going to be a fight.
He got up in my face, and he's like, that was a frustration foul.
It was. You know what
I was just in there like, yeah?
Yeah, I did on purpose.
I was just waiting for him to put his hands on me.
You know what I'm saying? I thought we were going to clear the bench, because that was a hard foul, bro. Like, you literally pushed me to the wall. I'm like, oh, crap. And I said, man, you better fight in church league. Here we go. But, Dustin, don't act like you don't have no stories, but I'm going to say that for another day. I don't write them all down. Guys, a long list. It's a long, long list.
Long list?
Yeah. See, look, we sleeve brothers, because we used to wear sleeves when we played ball. We wear shooting sleeves. So if he my sleeve brother, you know he got dirt too. It's just not me. You know he got dirt. Nah. Manipulation at the finest. That's all I gotta say about that. But yeah. Anything else, guys? Y'all off your chest. Justin, don't worry, I got stories. I might have a special caller call in one day for you. Get the scoop on Justin Bishop.
The Rockets are officially on a 1-game win streak.
Hey, Taylor, go celebrate. No.
Yeah, I probably will.
Go order a nice steak.
That's so weird. The Rockets went on a 20-game losing streak, and the Knicks are in the playoffs. What a season!
What a year! 2021, baby. What a year! All right, guys. Y'all can find us on most social media platforms. We're on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube. Just type in VOS Sportcast, and we pull up. Thank you for the sharing our podcast, and continue to like our pictures on Instagram. Like I said, comment, and we try to get back to y'all as quick as possible. We like to engage and talk noise about sports. So, hey, bring it. All right, guys, we out of here.
You are listening to Voice of the Fans Sportscast, brought to you by none other than the voices of the fans. Discussing football, basketball, news, trending topics. The one-stop shop for all things sports. Voice of the Fans Sportscast. hosted by none other than Ben Swift Reynolds, Taylor Gatwood, and Tyler Wright. Voice of the Fans Sportscast. Voice of the Fans Sportscast.